Epilogue. Lena Darcy's fingers tightened around the brush as she scrolled through the newsfeed, her eyes flicking from headline to headline, each one a fresh reminder of the world's madness. The threat of impending war loomed like a shadow over the day. But the real battle, the one she cared about most, was the war for truth. Stay in your heart, the astrologers she followed uncouraged. A hollow platitude, a meaningless whisper in the face of tyranny. Love. What would love do? She glanced at her half-finished painting, thick strokes of ketamine yellow illuminating the 3 sunflowers she had been working on for hours. They represented loss, resistance, hope. They represented Yulia Navalny, a woman who had lost her husband to Putin's regime. A man, part Ukrainian, part Russian. A man who stood for democracy. A loving husband and father, not a philandering dictator. The evil will fall, and the beautiful future will come, she had said, taking up her husband's fight after his death. Love left behind legacies. That was what Lena wanted to do. Leave a legacy of love, of truth. It seemed impossible. No more possible than David defeating Goliath. But one could not give up. One could not allow tyrants to get away with murder. Her weapon of choice? Not the billions in exports the English Prime Minister had recently announced, manufacturing arms and bombs to protect Ukraine against Putin. Her war was fought with a brush and a pen, sending love letters to the world, sending truth bombs into the chaos. You have to stand up to dictators. She dipped her brush into the paint, sweeping more yellow onto the petals. Sunflowers, the flower of resistance, the flower of the truth seekers. Her mind drifted to her own country, to the man at its helm. She had once thought businessmen made good leaders, pragmatic, efficient. But take her nation's president, bankrupt more times than she had fingers to count, a man who walked away from his debts, leaving a trail of people in financial ruin. And now, his nepotistic children were cozying up to an Arab dictator, a man charged with butchering a journalist like her. Lena exhaled sharply, setting her brush down. She shouldn't be thinking about these things. Hadn't she left that world behind? She was an artist now. That was the plan. Focus on the inner world. Stay in your heart. But that was just it. She had a heart. She couldn't pretend not to care. She couldn't pretend she didn't see, didn't hear, didn't know. She was an artist, yes, but she was also a journalist, a writer, a thinker, a questioner, and, as some had come to call her, a dangerous woman. The phone buzzed beside her. She almost didn't look, but habit died hard. An anonymous message flashed across her screen. Stop digging before it's too late. A chill ran through her. She had seen these kinds of threats before, but something about this one felt different. Something told her she was about to walk into something far more dangerous than she had ever imagined. And she had no idea that in just a few hours she would be stepping onto a plane she would never have boarded willingly, face to face with the one man she had sworn to expose. Prince Rafiq al-Hadid.